What is up, people? What is up? Okay, so I'm going to be doing a review today, a movie review for a film that I just watched, and that film is called Who Killed Captain Alex? Maybe you've heard of this film, maybe you haven't heard of this film. This film came out back in 2010 and is apparently Uganda's first ever action movie, and also the first movie with an English-speaking VJ. What's the VJ? What were we talking about here? So yeah, I'll come to all that in a moment, but it's a film I just watched on YouTube. It is available to watch for free, legally I might add, on YouTube. The people who made it did put it there for the world to enjoy. So I will link to it in the description. And just as a very short review, I'll say definitely worth watching. It's only about an hour, 8 minutes. It's not a very long movie. Definitely worth watching, definitely worth checking out. So let me give a little backstory as to how I came across this film. So I'm currently working on a video for a comedy channel concerning the Ugandan Knuckles meme. I'm working on that, and as I'm doing that video, I'm doing some research, checking some things, and one of the things I came across in my research is that the phrase, do you know the way? I know the way. Do you know the way? That came from this movie, Who Killed Captain Alex. I believe the exact line is something like, he knows the way, something along those lines. It's a very random line picked out of this movie, but that's where it came from. So I was looking up this movie, looked it up on Amazon initially, and they didn't have it there. Then I just searched it on YouTube. I'm generally not expected to find too many movies on YouTube, especially legal ones, but I just thought, let me search this on YouTube, so I'll find. And lo and behold, it was there by the people who made the movie, saying, hey, watch this movie, it's free, watch it, please enjoy it, all that stuff. So cool. Took some time to watch it, and I gotta say, it is definitely worth your time. It is definitely worth your time. One of the things I noticed while I was watching it is that, on the side it has like the recommendations of things, and one of the things that was there was that it was featured in I Hate Everything. He did a search for the worst review of it, and I believe that's one of the reasons why this film became a little bit more popular than it was. I mean, I think it was more popular than their normal films, their usual films, but I think from what I understand, I Hate Everything's video gave it a little bit more popularity. Anyway, so I noticed it was there. Now, I have watched it now, but I haven't yet seen his video. But I have seen other videos in this series, so I kind of have an idea of what that's about. And watching the film, I can see why it's in that series. It is not a good movie in the traditional sense of the word. There's a lot wrong with it. The action sequences are very subpar, compared to what you might be used to. The special effects are absolutely abysmal. There's like they're not even trying. It looks like something done on Microsoft Paint. In fact, it probably was. The acting is like, you can't really tell whether the acting's bad or whether the production value is so low everything just looks bad anyway, or maybe some combination of the two. There's so many things you could pick out that are wrong with this film, but it all comes together to make this very funny. I enjoyed watching it a lot. It had the VJ. So here's what a VJ is, as I understand it. So imagine a DJ, and you might listen to a song and then the DJ kind of talks over it. That's what a VJ is, but for a movie. So it's kind of like a DVD commentary, but not really giving you information about the movie specifically, just more making jokes and random comments and things like that every now and then. And you know what? It's the first time I've experienced a movie with a VJ, but I gotta say it works, at least for this film. I'm not sure it's something that I want to see in every single movie. I don't think it would work for every film, but certainly for this film, it worked very well. The VJ definitely added a lot of humor to it. There was one line in particular that made me just proper laugh out loud, where there's a lady who's been captured, and he says something like, she got captured for watching Nollywood movies. Yeah, I don't know, that made me laugh. I don't know how many people are going to find that funny. That made me laugh a lot. But yeah, it's funny, it's very self-aware. I mean, they know what type of movie they're making, and apparently the movie was made for something like $200, which just makes it even more impressive. It was made for about $200. It was made in a third world country, apparently during a time of conflict as well, so you got that power cutting out, and you don't know if you're gonna get shot at any moment. And yeah, so considering all that, what they did is, you gotta applaud that. They made a great movie, and yes, you can pick out all the things wrong with it, but all things considered, it's a great movie. Like, I could look at something, like in my Black Panther review, I said, the special effects at times look like cartoons, which is true, it does. But whereas that had a budget of like $200-something million, you think maybe they can tweak a few things here and there. These guys are $200, wars going on, power cutting out, dude had to build his own computer. I mean, that doesn't mean you have to like it. I know all that backstory stuff. It doesn't mean you have to like it. I know that, but it does show, at least when I'm watching the movie, like before I even knew a lot of this stuff, it kind of shows their passion, and you see that in the film. You see the enjoyment they're having just by watching the film, and I think that kind of comes through in some kind of, I don't know, subliminal way or whatever you want to call it, without necessarily knowing everything about it. All that kind of passion, all that genuine love for filmmaking just comes through, and that's really what gets to me, you know, just that when you watch this movie, is you can see that, and you can feel that, you can feel their passion. You know, they say passion is contagious. I think you can really feel, you know, their love for the arts just through that, and it's incredible. It's just awesome. Anyway, I have now since watched I Hate Everything's review, and I gotta say I do agree with pretty much everything he says in the movie, in his review rather, which is, it's a great movie. It's a very passionate film, and yeah. So it kind of threw me off when I saw, you know, Search for the Worst. I get why it's there. I mean, that kind of, you know, I get it. But I was expecting, when I saw that, I was expecting he's going to tear down the movie. He's going to say this, and that, because that's what he typically does, at least at the ones I've seen anyway. But he didn't, and just, yeah, so I agree with what you said in that movie. You can definitely see the passion come through. Yes, it's not, you know, Hollywood style and what you might be used to. There's a lot that you can say is clearly wrong with it, but the sum of its parts altogether just leaves a really great impression and a really fun, enjoyable movie. So yeah, and yeah, it spawned a meme, or partly spawned. I mean, there's a lot of different things that spawned that meme, that whole Uganda Knuckles meme, but part of it spawned helped to spawn a meme, the You Know the Way. And it's a bit weird really for me, because I'm watching this film and I heard the line and he says it, and it's a very random line in the movie. Like, it's just like a real throwaway line. There's no focus on that line or anything like that. It's just something that the VJ says, no, he knows the way. It's just something, out of all the random things he says, that's amongst the most random things he says. Not the most random thing he says, by the way, but it's amongst the most random things he says. And I just thought that, you know, what the standout line for me was beating the rats. That's the most standout line for me, beating the rats. I'm not going to say what beating the rat is, but when you watch the film, the context in which that phrase is used, you'll know what beating a rat means. But yeah, that was the most standout line for me. But yeah, this was very throwaway, random line. You know, he knows the way, and that's what got picked out. But it just kind of goes to show that, you know, you don't always know what people are gonna sort of stick onto, or gonna latch onto. It could be this thing, could be that thing. The thing that you think it might be might have nothing to do with that, but just a random line from this movie. He knows the way, just man, that was the one that got picked out for whatever reason, and it became this thing. And yeah, they know about it. You could go on their Twitter, they tweet out the things and they retweet stuff, and they're very much, you know, aware of what's happening, and they seem to be enjoying that attention, and why not? You know, why not? It got me to watch the movie. I might not have seen it otherwise, so there you go. And they seem to have done really well with it. They seem to be enjoying their fame, or hopefully they are doing more movies, and hopefully they all continue to do well for themselves. But it was just awesome. And so yeah, it just goes to show where passion can take you. When you just like look at, you know, what you want to do and stick to your ideals, or stick, you know, and concentrate on what you want to see in the world. And it just shows that even then, even when you have next to nothing, you know, you can make something, and that's incredible. That is really incredible to see. So yeah, just as I Hate Everything said in his video, you know, people who are complaining about, now he didn't say this specifically, this is to me kind of paraphrasing a little bit, but people who are complaining about, you know, oh, this and that, not enough this, we want this, blah blah blah. You know, what's your excuse for not making your own movies? You know what I mean? If these guys can do it with like $200 in all the conditions they have, selling everything he owns to buy a camera, and it's like they can make this movie. What's your excuse? You know what I mean? What's my excuse? You know? So it's like that. It's like that. Anyway, I'll put a link to the movie in the description. It's a great film. Definitely check it out. Also, as well, real quick, you know, I know I haven't done a movie night for a while. I am thinking that perhaps we do a movie night with Who Killed Captain Alex. So yeah, check it out. I'm trying to arrange that, and especially because it's on YouTube, I think, you know, everyone's gonna have access to it. So it won't be a case of, you know, some people can watch it along, other people can't, because everyone's gonna have access to it. It's available for free on YouTube, no excuses. But yeah, man, watch the movie. It's a great film. Check it out. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've seen the movie already, let me know what you think of it. And if you like this video, give it a like and share it amongst your friends. If you did not like it, then give it a dislike and share it amongst your enemies. You can check out more videos over here, comedy channel over there. Subscribe and follow me around the web over there. All links in the description. But that is all for now. So thank you for watching, and until whenever, if ever, do you know the way?